Now switch focus, go back to London.
Yes.
North London, the white half of North London.
Yes.
Spurs. Tottenham defied all odds last season, Andre, finishing third in the Premiership, and they started really slowly last season, but picked up the pace and banking on goals from Harry Kane, performances from Coco Lamela, Vertonghen and Vermaelen at the back. Sorry, Vertonghen and Oliver at the back.
Yes.
They really took the Premier League by storm and played great football thanks to their coach Pochettino. I think that they should have made more signings.
Yeah.
They signed Vincent Wanyama, the Southampton defensive midfielder. He's going to add strength in the middle of the field, but it's the same old forward line. It's going to be Harry Kane and Hong Min-so, the Korean centre forward. But I think they need more going forward to actually create a bit of a bang and score more goals. So what do you think on Tottenham?
Yeah, that's exactly one of Tottenham's problems. The season leading up to last season, goal scoring was a problem. I think Pochettino, when he first signed on, I mentioned on a couple other shows and so on and blogs that he's definitely the right man. If they stick with him just like Conte, I think, because I know the philosophy he has, it's very similar to Pep. He's from the school of Bielsa, that name keeps popping up on the show. He needs a bigger squad. I think they need to reinforce the midfield a bit. There are rumors that Eriksen may be exiting to Inter Milan, which is a whole other story we'll talk about. But then it coincides with what Pochettino does. He's all about hard work and having a strong team ethic. That's what Pochettino stands for, and that's where he kind of mirrors his I shouldn't say predecessor, but the guy he bases his philosophy on. It's about the team, not individuals. Of course, you'll have individuals like Coco Lamela and so on who are great. They're having a great preseason right now. They smashed into 6-1 a couple of days ago. But I don't think that's enough in the English Premiership with a busy schedule. They definitely need to reinforce it in areas. Not because they need to, in terms of the players they have right now are not good enough. I think it's just too much for one squad to do an entire season. Tottenham slipped up at the end, but I think it's because of the Europa League. The players just ran out of gas in the end, and eventually they dropped behind Arsenal, and they probably should have won. I think they have a better squad than Leicester City. But I think exhaustion, and that's one of the characteristics of teams that play Bielsa style of football. They scorch through the leagues and usually fall at the final. You saw it at Bilbao. They reached the Europa League final, lost. We saw it with Simeone a couple of times. They usually reach finals and lose. So he definitely needs some signings.
And they have Champions League football this year, so it's even more rigorous than the Europa League, which they had last year.